snitched. Based on suspicion, is you gon' sing like Bobby in New Edition? Forget it. Mama told me, so I did it. But that Samuel in Pulp Fiction, I'm light-skinned. My granddaddy Indian, you with my lineage and dividends. Peace and light, I wish you all the love. Please get out my house, I'll call the. I think I have spent my
lead. After getting a defensive stop, Swaggy hit a mid-range jumper with Lonzo Ball to go up 4. But Splash replied with a mid-range jumper by Chris Mullin to cut the deficit to 3 at 20-23. To close out the first half, Swaggy took it up strong to the rack with Kobe to take a 25-20 lead at the half.
It's halftime now. Let's talk about the changes that Swaggy has made in this game.
Yeah, he's not giving up the 3.
To start the third, Swaggy upped his defensive intensity with a Lonzo Ball steal and a Kevin Garnett block. Speaking of Garnett, Swaggy hit a 3 with him and another Kobe dunk to take a double-digit lead of 30-20. But then
the starting lineup for the visiting Cleveland Cavaliers. At small forward, Cedi Osman. At shooting guard, Caris LeVert.
Well, we can... And David...
Thank you, Kevin.
Absolutely, David. He knows his role, doesn't he? Thanks for that report. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Mobley and Allen, the 2 big men inside. Caris LeVert is out there with Garland. And it's Osman in at the small forward. And for Memphis...
In for the Cavaliers.
Greg, what are they feeling here on opening night?
I mean, motivated. You think about that kind of thing all summer, and the chance for retribution starts now.
The shot by Sexton, no good. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We've got more in store for you right after this. And the wins haven't always come easy early in his career.
I know that. I have to continue to work.
Greg, you can see the work he's putting in. His numbers have grown year after year.
The scoring in particular, he's showing promise. Interesting to see just how good he can become.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
We've got Brandon Clark. Jones is out there with DeAnthony Melton. Then it's MP. And it's Anderson in at the small forward. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
Sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Greg, let me tell you a little known fact about Kevin Love. He played Little League Baseball with Klay Thompson. They've been friends since they were 8.
Imagine if they were teaming up on the court instead of the diamond. Even at 8 years old, that's an inside-out combo that probably could have dominated some high school teams.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After making the finals 4 straight years.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Well, I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
Hi there, Frank Valentine here. Hey, it looked like you were out of your depth tonight. Now, does this validate the concerns about you on draft night?
How you doing, Frank? Are you serious with that question? I mean, it was one game. Everybody has an off night, and that just goes to show that even before I got here, a lot of folks made up their mind about me just because I had a YouTube channel. But you know what? That's fine. You're going to get plenty of opportunities to see me play, and they won't like that at all.
But what if they do?
They won't.
Yeah, but so how do you know? How do you make sure?
I'm going to play better than I did next game, Frank. You'll see.
Well, I sure hope so, at least for your sake.
Okay, listen. So the reason I asked you to stop by today, I need you to watch this video.
Am I in trouble?
It's complicated.
How complicated?
Everything's under control, but I want you to watch this, and then we'll talk about it.
I have one issue that I need to address like the numbers on the house, and that issue is MP. Let's talk about MP. I'm hearing his coach isn't a fan, thinks he's more into fame than actually hooping. And I gotta say, I agree wholeheartedly. You ever hear of an NBA player with a YouTube channel? Michael Jordan didn't have no YouTube channel. LeBron James don't have no YouTube channel. Let's get serious here, people. I'll be shocked if MP starts a game this year. This coach isn't starstruck. He's going to make MP earn every single minute, as it should be. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. All eyes are on MP now. Is he going to fold under the pressure? If I'm Harvey Lesser, the GM who overruled his coach, I'm up at night sweating all over this. Good luck, Mr. Lesser. You and MP are going to need it.
This airs tonight. I've got a friend at Top Takes Daily send it over as a favor.
So you telling me Coach don't want me here?
You weren't his first choice, but that's not necessarily a big deal.
Oh, and you're sure about that?
Front offices have varying opinions on prospects all the time. What's important is how you react to it.
Okay, so how do you want me to react, Kristen?
Well, that all depends on what you want and what you're willing to do to get it.
What do you mean?
So you can either wait and see or speed the process up. But everything has drawbacks and benefits. It's not a simple calculation.
Okay. So we wait and see, right? I put in that work. I stay ready. I show out when I get an opportunity.
Absolutely do that.
Play nice. Build that vibe. Corporate. I'm a company man.
Just know that Coach is in no rush to find out if he was wrong. So if you go this route, it might be a while before you see the minutes you and I both know you deserve. And that can affect the league's perception of you.
And that could affect the market's perception. And then eventually the bottom line.
This could all go to plan MP, but those are the risks. So how do you want to play it?
You don't have a preference?
I'm here to provide you the menu, pros and cons. In the end, it's up to you because you have to own it and live with the consequences.
Okay, word.
But I need to have an answer before you leave this room because if we're going to shape the narrative, we need to get out ahead of this now.
Kristen, it's not worth the trouble right now. I'm gonna just keep my head down, put in that work, and I'm gonna show everybody what I'm capable of on the court, and that's gonna force them to have to play me. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it old school.
Yeah, it suits you.
Okay, so we hunker down. Now what?
Just be yourself. And if anyone asks if you've got an issue with Coach, be honest. Just say you don't want anything handed to you, and you've always believed in working to earn your keep. Fans will love it.
Okay, for real, thank you so much for helping me work through this. I really appreciate it, Kristen.
Hey, man, that's what I'm here for. If you need anything else, you know where to find me.
I'll see you soon.
All right.
Take care, Kristen.
Yeah, I'll see you soon.
Honest in my head. Want it, spin them bits. Yeah. Give me that, give me that. Price tags, I ain't looking, I just pick that. Pick that, turn me on when needs to get that. Get that, baby wanna put a. You say, yo, I say it's big now. That's right, reach down and pull the cash out. Cash out, make me love you, take it last out. Last out, yeah. Honest in my hand. Want it, spend them bits. Yeah, I'ma take all I can get. That money keeps the. Yeah, honest in my hand. Want it, spend them bits. Yeah, I'ma take all I can get. That money keeps that. Honest in my hand. Want it, spend them bits. Yeah, I'ma take all I can get. That money keeps the. Yeah, honest in my hand. Want it, spend them bits. Yeah, I'ma take all I can get. That money keeps that. Yeah, give me that, give me that, give me that. Price tags, I ain't looking, I just pick that. Pick that, turn me on when needs to get that. Get that, baby wanna put a. You say, yo, I say it's big now. That's right, reach down and pull the cash out. Cash out, make me love you, take it last out. Last out, yeah. Honest in my hand. Want it, spend them bits. Yeah, I'ma take all I can get. That money keeps the. Yeah, honest in my hand. Want it, spend them bits. Yeah, I'ma take all I can get. That money keeps that. Yeah. Wanna see me? I could be throw it back, let you spin a few stars, keep a bad habit. Real, no one make it flashy. That's how I dress. If you ask me, pass me. You broke, can't catch me. He don't have steps, so I call him Big Daddy. If he want the first, he gotta cash at me. Honest in my hand. Want it, spend them bits. Yeah, I'ma take all I can get. That money keeps up. Yeah, honest in my hand. Want it, spend them bits. Yeah, I'ma take all I can get. That money keeps up. Yeah.
Not regardless, spending my hard-earned. I'd rather get a purse than deal with the heartburn. She don't wanna work, she taking a week off. I'm starting to think you don't even have a job. Looking at your exes, all of them ball players. 2012 Lexus still ain't paid off yet. Pulling out my wallet, no credit cards in it. If I let you play, you gon' have a ball with it. Falling. I'm trying to forget it. You know, it's just really disheartening. But I done paid for all kinds of nursing classes. And now she said she wanna be a makeup artist. You don't want the chips if it got the guac missing. You only want the Benz if it's AMG kitted. But if I get pinched based on suspicion, is you gon' sing like Bobby in New Edition? Forget it. Mama told me, so I did it. But that Samuel in Pulp Fiction, I'm light-skinned. My granddaddy Indian, you with my lineage and dividends. Peace and light, I wish you all the love. Please get out my house, I'll call the. I think I have spent my final buck. I think I'm out to lunch. So honest in my hand. Want it, spend them bits. Yeah, I'ma take all I can get. That money keeps up. Yeah, honest in my hand. Want it, spend them bits. Yeah, I'ma take all I can get. That money keeps up. Yeah.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Their fans are ready, and if this shot from earlier is any indication, the Mavericks certainly look ready too. A beautiful look from up above, the lights of Dallas, Texas, our sight tonight. Hello from 2K Sports. We're honoring diversity and culture tonight with the NBA celebration of Noche Latina. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. And giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. And to look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
So the Hornets starting five. Ball and Rozier work together in the backcourt. It's Bridges and Washington teaming up at forward. And it's Plumlee in at center. And for Dallas, Luka Doncic is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Finney Smith in at the power forward position. Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league. And it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
Now here's Bridges. Pass the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. This one for 3. The Mavericks pull it in. And you think about the draft profile of LaMelo Ball. Grant, the court vision has been as good as advertised.
I mean, he's just a gifted passer who sees over defenders. He enjoys making those flashy plays. He's been everything you want from a playmaker. Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
With a step back. Rozier can't get it to go. First quarter of play, a minute in. Here's Brunson. Buries it down low.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. Rozier outside. Ball against Doncic. Ball passes to Bridges. Clock at 6. And it's Bridges with the jam.
That athletic ability gets Bridges to the rim there. He almost totally shrugged off the defense.
Pass to Finney Smith. Poke loose. Doncic passes to Brunson. Soft touch off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Ball. Got a hand on it.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
Brunson against Rozier. Pass to Bullock. Outside Finney Smith. Here's Doncic. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron.
You know, in this day and age, you expect most players to drive it or shoot the 3. Luka utilizing the 15 to 20 foot range here. Good idea.
Basket's good.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Outside Finney Smith. Here's the teardrop, and Doncic with the lay-in. Doncic has got his second basket of the game.
Boy, such a soft release on this difficult shot. Doncic is a master at knowing how and when to use that shot. Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Brunson finds Doncic. Here's Bullock. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Mavericks on top, leading by just 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
That mid-range jump shot has been a good weapon for them up to this point, guys.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
The Mavericks leading. They've got Luka Doncic. Davis Bertans is out there with Maxi Kleber. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
Offensively, there's nothing Doncic can't do. I mean, consistency with the 3-ball being one of the few things left that he has to refine.
Now here's Oubre. Shoots over Kleber. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Oubre's got his first bucket in this one. Now here's Dinwiddie. Doncic outside. That three's off the mark.
Montrezl Harrell, like a lot of second-round picks, carries an attitude edge in how they go after the game. It serves him well. He had to fight for minutes early in his career, and he's earned his way.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Kicks it out to Bertans. Pass to Brown. 5 to shoot. Shoots from the line. The shot no good. And Charlotte going the other way now. And even now, after solidifying his place, remember, he won the 2020 Sixth Man of the Year award. Clark, I don't see his disposition changing that much.
I agree with you, B.A. I mean, he's still chippy as ever, and he's got that edge. It didn't help that the Clippers moved on from him the very summer he won that award you just mentioned.
Ball finds Oubre. Nails it from 3. Oubre's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
Oubre against Dinwiddie. The layup off target.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Now here's Oubre. 5 points in the game. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Kleber. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Bertans, the pass to Dinwiddie. Tries to snap the cold streak. Pass to Kleber. Kick out to Brown. Goes back up. Doncic outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Hornets ball.
Hornets ball.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on Davis Bertans. That's his first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Seven seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Rozier. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
I like the idea. We know we can make that shot, but the defense wasn't having it.
It's a tie game in Dallas. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. I'm alongside Coach James Borrego. And, Coach, a nice effort so far. What's the key here in the second half, though?
Stay with our defense. That's the key. When we have our opportunities, push the pace. But we got to get stops, push it at them, and keeping a rhythm offensively at our point.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. They led by 2 after the first. They couldn't hold on to the slim lead they had at the start of the second quarter and headed into the locker room with the game all knotted up. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
This is what the home fan loves to see. Their squad coming out and putting together strong performance. We'll see a couple individual standouts. What will really stand out is how hard they work and how they're playing together.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Charlotte.
You know, they haven't shot the ball very well. Not nearly enough quality looks. Right now, this game could easily come down to shot selection and how they run their offense. They need to keep the ball moving and generate better looks.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Here's who James Borrego is starting the second half with. Ball and Rozier work together in the backcourt. It's Bridges and Washington teaming up at forward. And it's Plumlee in at center, filling out the middle. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence. And I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack and you always have to believe in yourself no matter what the situation.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Last season, the Charlotte Hornets finishing with their best record in the last 5 seasons. With the addition of LaMelo Ball, this team finally has some talent to build around, playing a switching defense and going zone the most in the NBA. Guys?
Oh, fun to watch. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. The Hornets making their last shot. Outside, Finney-Smith. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Finney-Smith's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Ball against Brunson. Ball passes to Bridges. The kick out to Ball. Launches it. Sinks the tray. Ball's got his second basket on the night.
Boy, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
Brunson passes to Powell. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. That one goes. Count it. Doncic has got 11 points.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Ball outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul of the game. And the Mavericks with some changes. Kleber comes in for Powell. And it's Brown in for Bullock. Harrell's checked in for Charlotte. Oubre comes in for LaMelo Ball. .55 seconds left in the third. Kleber with a steal. Brown against Oubre for 3. Oh, wow. Through the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Kelly Oubre picks one up.
At the line for Dallas, Sterling Brown. 3 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Bertans checked in for the Mavericks. Dinwiddie comes in for Doncic. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Martin, he's checked in for Washington. And the second free throw is good. And he nails the third. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Oubre. 5 points in the game. Up top, Rozier. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Excellent D there from Dinwiddie. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. No good with the triple. The Hornets have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Rozier. Now here is Harrell. He's covered by Dinwiddie with the 10-footer. Doesn't go for him. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Mavericks on top, up 5. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Charlotte trailing. Davis Bertans is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Brown in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Harrell doesn't go that time, and it's Dallas the other way. Outside Brunson. Here's Dinwiddie. Sinks that one from the post. Dinwiddie's got his first 2 points of the night.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Rozier against Brown. Rozier, the pass to Harrell. Back to Rozier. Shot clock at 6. Outside Oubre. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Dallas.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Dinwiddie, no good. Here's Charlotte. They trail by 7. Here's Rozier. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
You know, inside Rozier certainly doesn't have the height advantage, but he's quick and crafty and can find ways to the basket.
Now a timeout called by Dallas.
Ladies and gentlemen,
they lead by 5. And there's 1:45 left in the fourth quarter. Will go for a different look here. Powell, he's checked in for Kleber. Finney-Smith comes in for Bertans. Bullock, he's checked in for Brown. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Dinwiddie. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for Dallas was getting across in the huddle. And he implored them to be patient at the offensive end. He wants to use every second of the shot clock. He said, quote, if we take care of the ball, take our time, and play D, this game is ours.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Bridges. Finney-Smith pulls it in. For Dallas, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Bullock's shot is off. The Hornets shooting just around 36%. Not the best execution. Bridges passes to Ball. Now Rozier. Back to Ball. Launches a 3. No luck on that one. And it's Dallas the other way. Here's Bullock. Pass to Finney-Smith. It's not going to go for him. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. Doncic against Rozier. Bridges outside. Outside for Rozier. Pulls it. That one a little long. And now we've got an intentional foul.
P.J. Washington. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And that's an intentional foul.
LaMelo Ball. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Dallas, Luka Doncic. 2 shots.
2.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
Now an MVP caliber player, Doncic's drive is evident. I mean, he's somebody that wants to be a Hall of Famer when it's all said and done. And he's well on his way based on what he's done thus far.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They're trailing by 7. 7 seconds left to play in the fourth. Take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
He's been unguardable in this one, getting whatever he wants out there. He's just simply putting the offense on his back and delivering.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy, and it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. Off the inbound pass. Oh, the trifecta!
He's not that big, but no moment is too big for him. Isaiah, a monster basket there.
And the Mavericks call time here. They lead by 4. 5 ticks left in the fourth quarter.